So, it's that time of year again. The leaves are changing, the air is getting a little crisper, and a new iPhone has just landed on my desk. Every single year without fail, the tech world collectively holds its breath. We watch the keynotes, we read the spec sheets, and we ask ourselves the same big question. Is this the one? Is this the year to upgrade? The excitement around a new iPhone is a unique phenomenon. It's more than just a new phone, it's a cultural event. It represents the cutting edge of mobile technology, a device that millions will integrate into nearly every moment of their lives. It's a camera, a computer, a communication tool, and so much more, all packed into a small piece of glass and metal. The annual upgrade cycle is something we've all become accustomed to. But now, with the iPhone 17 Pro in hand, the conversation shifts. When you place the iPhone 17 Pro next to the iPhone 16 Pro, the family resemblance is immediately obvious. Apple has found a design language it likes and is sticking with it. Flat-edge design, matte glass back, polished frame. The iPhone 16 Pro solidified the use of a titanium alloy frame. That same material is back with the iPhone 17 Pro, premium feel, lightweight feel. The button layout is also identical, including the action button that replaced the mute switch. But the big story isn't what's there, it's what's not there. For the first time on a Pro model, Apple has eliminated the physical SIM card tray entirely in all regions. While some markets went eSIM only years ago, this is now the global standard for the Pro line. This change makes for a cleaner, more seamless look along the side rail, and improves water resistance by removing another potential point of entry. Another subtle but significant change is in the bezels. Using a new manufacturing process, they've managed to shave off another fraction of a millimeter from all four sides. It might not sound like much, you might not even notice it unless you hold the two phones side by side, but the result is a screen that feels even more expansive and immersive. Finally, let's talk about the dynamic island. On the iPhone 16 Pro, it's the familiar pill-shaped cutout that houses Face ID sensors and the front-facing camera. With the iPhone 17 Pro, Apple has taken the next step. The Face ID sensors are now placed under the display, completely hidden from view. This means the dynamic island is gone, replaced by a single small circular cutout just for the front-facing camera. The screen is your window into everything you do on your phone, and Apple has always delivered top-tier displays. The iPhone 16 Pro featured a beautiful Super Retina XDR display with ProMotion technology, allowing for a variable refresh rate up to 120 Hz. That screen was bright, colorful, and incredibly smooth. The iPhone 17 Pro uses a very similar panel, so in terms of color accuracy and resolution, you're getting an A+ experience on both. The core technology is largely the same, providing deep blacks and vibrant colors that make photos and videos pop. You really can't go wrong with either display for general content consumption. The key difference in the screen department this year is all about brightness and efficiency. The iPhone 17 Pro's display can reach a peak outdoor brightness of 2,500 nits, a noticeable step up from the 2,000 nits on the iPhone 16 Pro. This makes a real-world difference when you're using your phone in direct, harsh sunlight. Text is easier to read, and photos look less washed out. Now let's turn the phones around and talk about the cameras, which is often the biggest reason people upgrade. The iPhone 16 Pro had a fantastic triple lens system, a 48-megapixel main sensor, an ultra-wide, and a 5x telephoto zoom. For the iPhone 17 Pro, Apple has upgraded all three. The main sensor is a new, physically larger 48-megapixel sensor. A larger sensor can capture more light, which translates to better low-light performance with less noise and more natural detail. The ultra-wide camera on the iPhone 17 Pro has been bumped up to 48 megapixels, a huge leap from the 12 megapixels on the iPhone 16 Pro. The telephoto lens, while still a 5x optical zoom, uses a new lens design that allows for a wider aperture, meaning it also performs better in low light. So while the zoom range is the same, your zoomed-in shots will be brighter and clearer in challenging conditions. Every new iPhone Pro gets a new chip, and this year is no exception. The iPhone 16 Pro was powered by the A18 Pro chip, which was, honestly, an absolute beast. It handled intense 3D gaming. For the iPhone 17 Pro, we get the A19 Pro. As you'd expect, it's faster and more efficient. Apple is using a more advanced manufacturing process which allows them to pack in more transistors for greater performance, while also improving power consumption. Scrolling through social media or browsing the web, you might not feel a huge difference in everyday tasks. Where the A19 Pro really shines is in its specialized cores. The neural engine, which handles all the machine learning and AI tasks, has received a massive upgrade. This increased power is what enables some of the iPhone 17 Pro's most impressive new features. It drives the complex algorithms needed for the new under-display Face ID system and powers a suite of exclusive AI-driven camera features, like real-time video object removal, advanced portrait lighting effects, that just aren't possible on the iPhone 16 Pro. Battery life is always a critical factor, and it's an area where these two phones differ, largely thanks to the new chip and display. The iPhone 16 Pro had solid all-day battery life. The iPhone 17 Pro, despite having a similarly sized battery, consistently lasts longer. This is a direct result of the efficiency gains from the A19 Pro chip and the new, more power-efficient display panel. Each component sips just a little less power, and those small savings add up over the course of a day. This might mean an extra hour or two of screen-on time, which can be the difference between needing to find a charger in the evening and not. Another new feature, exclusive to the iPhone 17 Pro, is what Apple is calling always-on promotion. The iPhone 16 Pro's always-on display ran at a static 1 Hz to save power. The new display on the iPhone 17 Pro can dynamically refresh the always-on display at rates up to 10 Hz. This allows for smoother, more fluid live activities and notifications on your lock screen without a significant battery penalty. So, after laying it all out, we come back to the big question. Which phone should you choose? Let's break it down. The decision to upgrade is a tough one. Your phone is still incredibly powerful and capable. Main reasons to jump to the 17 Pro: significantly upgraded camera system, cleaner front display without the dynamic island. If you're a serious photographer, the larger main sensor matters. If you're a videographer, the 48-megapixel ultra-wide matters. The extra battery life is another perk. The brighter screen is another perk. For many 16 Pro users, these changes might feel iterative, not revolutionary. If you're happy with your current camera, you can wait. If you don't mind the dynamic island, you can wait another year. A 18 Pro performance is more than enough for any app or game. If you're coming from an older phone, the decision is different. iPhone 14 Pro, iPhone 13 Pro, both 16 Pro and 17 Pro are massive upgrades for you. The choice: budget versus future-proofing. iPhone 16 Pro at a reduced price offers phenomenal value. Titanium design, action button, 120 Hz promotion display, highly capable camera system. It's a top-tier phone that will feel brand new and serve you for years. Smart, practical choice if you want Pro without the max price. If you want the absolute best and plan to keep a phone 3-4 years, the 17 Pro is the way to go. You're paying a premium, but you get Apple's most advanced tech. Under-display Face ID, smaller camera cutout, camera system clearly ahead of previous iPhones, a 19 Pro chip, battery gains for long-term use. It's for the enthusiast, it's for the creator, it's for the person who wants the most future-proof device. Ultimately, there's no bad choice, just a good one and a better one. Whether you choose the proven excellence of the iPhone 16 Pro or the cutting-edge innovation of the iPhone 17 Pro, you're getting a device that will serve you well for years to come. The question isn't which one is good enough, it's which one is right for your needs, your budget, and your timeline.